name is Anil Kempanna. I am CEO of Cientra Tech Solutions. Cientra is an Indian multinational product solutions company. It's a company that provides technology solutions to customers, solving the problems, getting the products uh, with high quality and faster time to market. And we are currently based out of India, but we also provide our solutions globally. With that said, today I'm here to talk about India becoming a superpower on the Engineering Day and being recognized as the way forward in terms of uh, what and how it's going to become the superpower in the future. Let's start with where we are with India's GDP. India's GDP has reached $3.75 trillion compared to where it was in 2014, roughly around $2 trillion. Today, India is the fifth largest economy compared to what it was as being the 10th. So, definitely a huge progress that has happened. And we are also talking of how to get into the third or second spot in the next decade or next, 10, 15 years times. India is now being called a bright spot in the global economy. India's GDP is growing somewhere on the rate of 6 to 7%, which compared to all other countries, I would say it's really high up in the ranking list of the GDP growth. Now, why is all this important? All this is important because it just shows how this 1.3 billion population is moving in the direction of growth. How India, as being a democratic country, how it's playing a phenomenal role in adding to world economy, into the world dynamics, into the world politics too. From all these angles, I think India is making a huge difference in impacting the world's future in terms of how we're driving and taking it forward. Now, how does it relate to India becoming a superpower? Well, these are some of the ingredients to becoming a superpower. Definitely, with the growth rate, India is becoming more richer. India is becoming a lot more self-sustenance. India is demonstrating not just in their talk, but walking their talk. A recent example is the launching the Chandrayaan 3 and its success. For example, Chandrayaan 3 is not just a success in what is achieved, but it's a boost to the 66% odd youth population of India. And also, it's an inspiration, it's a motivation to sort of promote the innovative spirit, to promote how we can be self-sustainant in terms of even be it in an ambitious program like a space program, right? It just gives a lot of hope, a lot of promise to the youths of India. Now, we've had COVID, the world has had COVID, but COVID itself has brought in a lot of understanding of what we have as a nation in India and what are the things that we need to still develop, to become a superpower, right? Now, with that said, the Make in India, Make for India, or I should say, Make for Global, that is not just Make in India, but Make in India to ship products to worldwide, right? With that sort of policy, what COVID or post-COVID has shown us is that it has shown us that it's not just a policy, it's more a reality, right? And with this reality, India is really making strides to become the superpower. Simple example is pharma. What happened, we all know during COVID, right? We not only helped vaccinations to this 1.3 billion people in India, but we also went out and donated, we went out and provided vaccinations all over the world, right? That's just one example. Now, take the latest one where America is partnering with India in terms of building up some of these defense areas of research with partnership with India. That has never happened in the past, right? And all this is happening because India has time and again proven that India is a force to reckon with, be it in education, be it in agriculture, be it in defense, be it in excelling in medicine. You look at all walks of life. I think there is progress being made. Not just progress being made, but progress being made towards becoming self-sustenance, right? Self-sustenance, and these are some of the fundamental elements that are helping us build India to becoming a superpower. Just when we are talking about all of this, I think without the right levels of education, we wouldn't have gotten where we are, right? And that continues to be our strength, right? Just like how agriculture is on one side in terms of feeding our population, so is equally important of educating 1.3 billion people in India, right? Now, just to give you some stats, right? The total number of universities, like institutions registered, is about 1,000 plus, right? There are about 43,000 plus colleges that are registered, and standalone institutions is about 11,000 plus. These numbers should indicate where we are, how we are equipped to upskill our people, to get them educated, and with all these, still India's education still needs to get improved. There are a lot of poverty, people living under poverty. The progress has been made, but the progress needs to be that much even more to get to the superpower. But are we on the track to get there? Yes. So to summarize, India's GDP, India's launching of space program and confirming it's now a contender in space in the world today. Another element is what I was talking about, the self-sustenance, and showing the world what it can do to not only support its $1.3 billion people population, but also go out and support the rest of the world. And the Make in India, Make for India, and extending it to Make in India, Make for Global. I would call it as local. All these policies that have come in place is only the fundamental building blocks to help India become a major superpower going forward. But again, we are on the right track. A lot of work needs to happen from where we are to where we want to get to, but it shows a very promising trend. I believe India is on the track of success to get there. Thank you.